Alright, we are back for a final against James Z. Or Zai, maybe. I don't know. I guess it's Z, but might be wrong. I'm gonna mulligan that. Doesn't sound good. This is the nut draw. Yeah, I don't think I want a plains. I doubt the plains is gonna be great for me. We still drew one. Makes putting the other one onto the bottom even better. This is that much more value. Ooh! Sahili, where are you? I just need you and we are going off. Blue-black Swooperino. Finality. Alright. And fourth. The agent died. It's not an agent. I'm not sure why I said the word agent. I don't know. I do not know. What are you doing? Bottom or top? Bottoming or topping? Bottom, alright. Swooper. Which hopefully gets stopped by the Drake. Servo is not getting stopped by the Drake though. The servo is definitely gonna hit me. Well, Evan might forgot about the ability, but I'm pretty sure James Z is pretty high in the number of trophies. So I would assume maybe I'm mistaking this name with someone else, but I think this is a decent player. I don't actually know. Most player would just realize that there's an ability here. It's not the most obvious thing, but if you've played the set a little bit, it's definitely something you should be aware of. Alright. Well, Coding the Bride is pretty much the best answer for that type of shenanigans. Unfortunately, I cannot exile a permanent I don't control. So we'll just code that thing in the bright. And blue-black doesn't tend to deal with that very well. And if they want to bounce this back to their hand, they still lose the ambition and they don't get anything back. And blue-black again doesn't tend to deal with coding bright that well. I don't think I'm in a spot where I'm supposed to trade 2 for 1, even though it's favorable trades. Augmenting automaton. Alright. Probably just attacking with Drake and bouncing as a poisoner. Okay, well then I guess I'm dropping another Drake and attacking with the first Drake. And I might end up trading my Drake for the poisoner. I'm not thrilled about that. I think we have to do that and play defensively enough though. We need the Sahili Rai. Next turn if we draw Sahili Rai, it's insta win. Insta win. The squad. We'll need to drop the Guardian next turn no matter what, so we have blockers for the servo and the automaton. Eagle. Well, I guess eagle is eagle. Eagle's eagle. Now I kinda wish I had kept the other Drake around. The fact that I have 2 eagles in my deck might have been a reason not to trade. Just feels like I'll have to block the poisoner at some point. I'm already at 13. I'll have to sack a creature to that thing. I don't love doing that, but I think it was, it would have ended up being a necessary evil, and I was not doing a ton. And the fact that the Drake cannot block any of the... Okay. Interesting move. So they don't have a trick, otherwise they would attack with Swooper most likely. So if I block here, they just lose the automaton. and take... And I take 5 down to 8. Or I double block the... on the square. I think I'm gonna do that. What are you gonna do? It feels like if they had well, no, if they had some type of trick or burn spell, they would attack with the swooper too, right? Why didn't you attack with the swooper then? I don't get it. I don't get it. Weird. By the way, my opponent put a card on the bottom. Don't really mind this trade. Like, I got a 2-for-1. It just felt weird. Why would you not attack with Super if you are willing to... Like, Super is a better attacker than... Automaton then. Am I missing something? Felt like a weird attack and a weird trade that favored me. Definitely double blocking. You know, they can kill my Guardian now, but... Now they can attack with Swooper in the air. Fenhowler, not a good news. Caught in the Bright, a good news. Alright, well, my opponent has an 8-turn clock, but... There's a Saili somewhere in this deck. There's definitely a Saheeli somewhere in this deck. The bad news is that if they draw Removal, they are gonna use it on the Guardian, so they can kill me with the servos. And then I don't get to combo. That being said, I'm in a pretty rough spot because I drew 7 lands and my opponent only drew 4 lands. And I'm pretty happy that I have a crazy out like the Saheeli combo in a game where otherwise I would eventually lose, most likely. I'm still very likely to lose, but at least I have, you know, 1 chance out of 26 not to lose. Or, well, never mind. Never mind. I bet you I'm drawing Saheeli there. Nope. Yeah. My opponent's cried a little bit, so that's, you know, that makes sense that they drew better. But this is the classic, you know, 8 lands against 6 land. I guess 9 against maybe 7. We needed 1 more spell, if anything. Alright, unfortunate. Blue-black artifact splashing for red. A classic archetype. Technician is pretty good against the Tezzeret Sphinx. Seems decent in this matchup. I think this is the only thing I want to side in. And I'm gonna side out the Patrol because I don't. It's pretty medium against Servo. They showed a couple of ways to get rid of it. It's one of the cards I like the least in my deck. So yeah, will we get to combo? That's the sole purpose of this draft. Like, that's the only thing I want to be doing. I don't care about winning, losing. I don't care. I just wanna get the sweet copycat combo going on. Can we do that? Can we have that? Can you be good to us, game? That'd be lovely. Lovely. Deck is kinda sweet though. I think it'd be better just, you know, without the Saheeli Rai and just a little bit more focused on beating down with flyers. But it's kinda it's you know, it's a sweet and spicy take on an otherwise pretty you know, simple and not so fun archetype. I mean, no, playing blue-white flyer is rather fun. It's not, you know, it's not the death of fun, but it's you know, it's not super you know, new or exciting or anything. I'm gonna keep the colors. I don't get this message. And each time I say, yeah, I got it, I don't need the message anymore, and I still get it the next time. It's kind of weird. We have a super sweet draw here. I clicked on 6. Okay. I thought that my keyboard died, but since I don't have a, how do you say that? I don't even know how you say that. Basically, my keyboard, there's a cable between my keyboard and my computer. It's not wireless. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, but a little bit of time ago, I had a wireless keyboard, and basically, sometime I would run out of battery. But here it's not the case, obviously. All right. We just need the cat and the Sahili right now. Technician should be pretty good here. I'm happy I sided that thing in. Should provide us with this amount of tempo. I'm so hungry. I need to eat after that final round. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing me streaming. I'm really thinking about starting that soon. Not exactly sure when, because during the next weekends I'll have quite a lot of things to do. But I want to start streaming in the near future, and yeah, just let me know if you watch a lot of stream, if you would be interested in seeing me streaming. Obviously, it'd be a bit different. I would probably be playing music. I like playing chill music when I'm not recording. So yeah, it would be different, but yeah, if you would like to see that, just let me know, and I might just start that. I don't think I can do it soon, like next week, but I might start doing that in 1 month or 3 weeks, something like that. So yeah, just let me know. If a lot of people, not a lot. I mean, I'm not thinking that I'm gonna have thousands of answers or even 100. But if some of you are interested, just let me know. Yeah, it'd be great. I'm gonna attack here if they. Well, I think they are just gonna take it. Do you take it? You probably take it. I'm fine though. I'm gonna gain 5 life next turn with the Guardian most likely. So I don't really mind being in some type of racing situation. I think I don't mind trading 3 for 4. Oh, they have the -2. Nope. All right. Maybe they have it. Do I want to scry upkeep? Yeah, why not? Probably keeping that on top, right? Oh, I have way more energy because of the swooper. I can continue my scrying sessions. We'll be racing. The race has been launched. Not sure if you say launch. Has been started. No attacks. Alright. I like seeing my opponent taking a defensive stance here. Eagle, you're coming on top, my dear eagle. Little lovely eagle. And now they can animate and block with Dragster, but that's a trade, so happy enough with that. Deck is functioning quite well here, but we did not really need to scry, like we were doing pretty well already. Yup. Tactician did a great job here, bouncing the Dragster and then trading for it later on. That was pretty great. Yup. I guess you cannot block, so attacking makes sense. My item seems flooded. I'm not gonna scry here because I think because who needs to scry? Who needs a freaking scry when you can just top deck eagle like a savage? Alright, that was game 2 against Jimsy. Back to the sideboard we go. I'm gonna keep that technician. I'm gonna keep it around. I could see rebuke being decentish. Well, we don't have any artifact. That's probably not the best move. They have a lot of artifacts, so rebuff can be a bit clunky. I'm just gonna run the same deck, and this time we'll win with Saheeli. I want to be doing that, right? Like, we need to do that. Otherwise, the draft is just a failure, a huge failure. Do I mulligan until I have Mountain Saheeli? No. Hand is pretty exciting though. It's not like the worst. But there's 2 cards we cannot cast. Inspire Charge, not super exciting given what we have, especially on the draw. I'm gonna mulligan. Hand is keepable, but seems extremely unexciting to me. Okay. Yeah, we have to mulligan again, I think. Alright. Well, this might be a very short game. I could have kept the first one. The second one was worst. That's the problem. Could have kept the first one. It seemed overly unexciting though and slow. My opponent still has a rather fast deck, so I cannot just stand there and do nothing. I feel like for the first couple turns. Okay, well I'm definitely not drawing bad. Codin Bright looking pretty medium in the eyes of Daredevil Dragster, and I'm lacking second white, but could have been worse given that we mulligan to 5. Bastion Inventor. Alright. Land. Nope. And we cannot cast anything. Yeah, that's not gonna be a very fun last game, unfortunately. Maybe I should have just kept my hand, my first hand. It seemed... yeah. I don't know. I might have been a bit greedy here. Probably a mistake. I don't know. On the other hand, the hand was just really not good. And then the 6, the 6 card hand was obviously quite disgusting. I'm happy my hand is not playing another creature here. That's good news. Towards us not... Why would you do that second main phase though? I don't get it. The thing is, if they draw a creature they could have played, they just miss 4 damage for no reason. I really don't get that move. I'm gonna... probably discard... Cody in the Bright is really looking bad. Well, I guess this is eventually gonna die. And I can cast it. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the eagle. Map. A lot of maps. A lot of them maps. I guess we'll drop the Infiltrator and pass the turn. Heaven is flooded, so maybe I have a shot at winning. And they're splashing for red and they did not fetch their mountain, so it means they have their mountain in hand. So we know they have island, swamp, mountain. Unless they sided out the red, but that doesn't seem likely. So they have 3 lands in hand, so actually we do have a decent shot at coming back in the game, I think. Unless they top deck a very good spell. Alright. I don't mind seeing that. Ooh, sure. I'm just gonna block with Swooper here. I wanna keep both creatures so I can double block the Bastion Inventor if needed. I could double block here and deny them drawing 2 cards, but I need to keep a little bit of things to do with my an answer to the Inventor and a little bit of ground creatures. automaton, sure. I can code in the bright that thing if, you know, if anything. That's gonna get caught in the bright, most likely. Hope they make it a 5-4. The augmenting automaton is an issue, though. We drew white, which is good. So now I'm probably actually... I could drop the Solemn Recruit. I think I'd rather play Pioneer and make a token. Give me a decent blocking potential. Did they play a land last turn? They just played a swamp. And last turn they played their islands. So they have only a mountain we know about in their hand. And 2 unknown cards. I mean, in theory, maybe, you know, maybe they have side out the red, but I'm pretty sure they have the mountain in hand. Infiltrator died, which is not good for us. Not a ton we can do. And they attack with everything. Holy crap. This is frightening. And we take what? 4 down to, I mean 8 down to 4. Or I go double block here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. This way I take less damage, and next turn I can play the recruit that can still trade with Bastion Inventor. This is a little bit more defensive play. And we still have the Augmenting Automaton as a decent target for Codina Brights. They did not pump the Automaton, that's not a good news. But they are not playing anything. Extremely weird. Extremely strange move. They have a counterspell maybe? I mean, I cannot afford to not do anything here anyways. Alright, but you still probably should have just pump one time, right? I don't get it. So if I block here, I die. So I must block here, I guess. Take 7. Yeah, I think we'll lose, unfortunately. There's nothing we could have done, though. Except, you know, at least after we mulliganed. Maybe not mulliganing would have led to better results, but here it's gonna be game over. Alright, well, yeah, I was kinda close to, you know, coming back in the game. And my opponent missed a couple points of damage, but we are still pretty dead here. Alright, well, I'm mostly sad that I did not get to assemble the combo. But, you know, this happens. I hope you guys still enjoyed the draft. Again, let me know if you would like to see me streaming in the near future. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content, and see you for another draft.